Wednesday, 6:45 p.m. Shoot, shoot, shoot! Something serious just happened. Tinky Glay went crazy and started killing his brothers, Lali, Manny, and Diprick. Shoot! I'll have to figure it out. I don't know why he went crazy like that. I'll bring a flashlight in the backpack. I left my research base. I can assure you that when I left, it was a cold silence. You could only hear the few birds that were around. The forest was gigantic and it was very easy to get lost, but more so at night. But thank God that these paths exist, at least to guide me. I walked silently so as not to run into Tinky Glay. The only thing that accompanied me was a flashlight, a backpack, and the noise he made when he walked. Everything seemed calm until I found a Tubby custard in the middle of the road. But what? Shoot! What the heck is a Tubby custard doing here? I put the Tubby custard in my backpack and continued on my way. In the distance, I looked at a body lying on the beach. I saw a little closer and I couldn't believe it was Lale. I approached him to find out, but... Run! He got up in my face, but then he fell down dead. He had bruises and blood all over his body. They also gouged out his eyes. And a custard next to it. I grabbed it and put it in a jar. And then I put it in my backpack. Have to be careful. I walked for about 15 minutes until I found the house. I agreed that the door detects movement and opens by itself, so I went in, but what I saw made me want to vomit. I couldn't hold on there anymore. I grabbed the custard next to the slide. I think there's something in the custard. But what? In my almost 10 years taking care of these four, I never saw anything suspicious. It could be that the custard burned for a long time when it was made. But I don't see any signs of burning. They look like normal custard. The fact that Tinky Glay became like this is ingesting this custard that has something in it. That's why I'm taking her to all these custards to find out and ask for help. Although if she doesn't reach me, I will return to my secret base and I will leave through an exit. I walked a little more. Suddenly I saw something. I could not believe it. It was Manny. They had hanged him. His body had bruises all over his body. That reminds me of the law. Shoot. What could be waiting for me? I should have carried a gun or something like that. When I got a little closer to see if there was anything, someone came out from behind the tree. And what I saw was something I'll never forget in my life. It was Tinky Glay. I felt sitting, crawling. He was slowly approaching me. His face was horrendous. It was almost humanoid. She was pale. She had no eyes. You felt a great emptiness in those two holes in her face. Her mouth was open. Suddenly she pulled out a damn knife in her fur. I didn't hesitate twice. Got up as quickly as possible and ran for my life. When she ran, she let out an infernal scream. It sounded like a woman in agony. Why, Tinky Glay? This isn't even you anymore. That question was running through my head while my body was heating up. And I felt that at any moment I was going to trip and everything was going to end in a horrible and at the same time painful way. Suddenly, I realized something. I didn't have my flashlight with me. Damn, I might have dropped it when I was surprised to see Tinky Glay. I have to find her. It's not so dark here now. But if it gets dark? Anyway, Tinky Glay, she hasn't stopped following me. And besides, yelling at me with her scream. I have to lose her somehow. Hang on a minute, I remember something. I put a map in my backpack. It must have been when I went crazy, when everything started to get out of control. I ran as fast as possible. I turned around several times, making confused. Managed to lose him and hide in a cave with light from outside. I hoped to be safe there. I rested for a few minutes. I deduced if it was worth going out alone, or I had to contact the satellite station. I opened my backpack and noticed that I had collected several custards. I saw well through the cameras. There were 10 that were loose in the area. Now I have already collected 7. I have to think fast, Although I'm sure that doesn't take away from the fact that Tinky Glay knows about my hiding place. I can't stay and live in a cave forever. I have to find a way to escape from here. I know! This isn't my plan. I'll throw stones anywhere. That will distract Tinky Glay, and I will be able to go to the place where I was with my flashlight last time. Although it is a dangerous plan, it is already getting dark. I grabbed some stones and threw them in various places to get their attention, and I succeeded. I looked back to see if he wasn't chasing me, and I didn't see anything. I hope he will be like that in a while. As I ran with some relief, I found a custard, I grabbed it, and continued on my way. After guiding myself with the map, I only have about 2 minutes left to walk until I find the tree where Manny was. That's where I lost the flashlight. I was right. My flashlight was on the side of the tree. I grabbed it, but I heard a scream in the distance. I already knew who it was, so I ran somewhere else to find the two custards I was missing. When I ran, I felt like something was chasing me. Oh, holy crap! It was Tinky Glay! I couldn't believe she ran that fast. A little close, I saw some speakers and there was a custard. I grabbed it as quickly as possible. That's good. I'm just missing one custard. I looked at the map again, and the last one was a little close to my secret base. At this point, I was already exhausted. My legs hurt, but I wasn't going to give up very easily. I ran in a circle to lose it. I made it. I saw the tree where the custard had to be, and sure enough, there it was. I grabbed it, and crap, I dropped some of the custard on the page. I went quickly to look for my secret base, without first looking behind me, and goodness, Tinky Glay was far away, but he was chasing me. So I didn't hesitate twice and opened the entrance as quickly as possible, and I'm finally safe. This hell was finally over. I decided to rest for a while, and then leave here and ask for help. Put anything in my backpack, food, sheets, that's enough for me. 2 days later, well then, I contacted the satellite station to send help to me. I still have those 10 clusters just to investigate. I can't believe that my only bond and affection I had with those four has gone to hell. Well, I'm done with this. I don't know what happened to Tinky Glay, but I hope no one visits that place because only a horrible fate awaits them. The end.